Right, everybody, I'm ready to start the show. What's that? What's that smell? Monkey boy, have you farted? Oh, that's disgusting.
Skeletor,
Oh, what now, Whiplash?
Skeletor, we don't have time for a funny intro this week because there's been too many questions and we need to just get on with the episode.
Right. Why are you shaking so much?
I'm not shaking, Skeletor. It's Monkey Boy. He's shaking.
Oh, okay, right. Well, get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, everybody. Apparently, we've just got to get on with the show. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best-kept secret. Right. New subscriber, Bansha1977, kicks things off this week and asks, is your junk still called a boner? No, it is called a traffic obstruction. Or, if I am swimming in the ocean, it is referred to as a danger to shipping. Thanks for the question, Bansha, and welcome to the channel. Tree Theodore asks, if Teela were to change her colour scheme, head mould, and accessories, how would you know that it wasn't Evil-Lyn trying to seize your powers? Well, I would be able to sense this deception using my acute olfactory sense. Teela smells like jasmine and vanilla, whereas Evil-Lyn has an exciting feminine musk with a touch of black cherry that is very arousing. Also, Evil-Lyn has a small birthmark on her bum that only I know about. Thanks for the question, Tree. Retro Toy Guy Sai has a couple of questions. Number 1. Escort, Fiesta or Sierra? Which Ford motor car would you choose for a 24-hour road trip with 80s pop sensation Gary Newman while he constantly sings his hit song, Our Friends Electric? Well, if I was driving, I would choose the Escort, obviously. If Gary was driving, I would not care about the model of car because at the earliest opportunity, I would throw myself from the vehicle to escape Gary's noise. And as you will have seen on my cartoon show, I am a master of the tuck and roll. Question 2. Eels, pike, or piranha? Which type of fish would you choose to have in your petting zoo? I think piranha move about a bit too much, so they wouldn't make very good petting fish. I think I would keep moray eels in the main part of the aquarium and pike in the shallow paddling pool for children. Moray eels are known for their unprovoked attacks on humans, so that would be a reliable source of entertainment. And a 4-foot-long pike attached to the leg of a toddler would be a marvellous photo opportunity. What a great question. Thanks, Simon. Seth writes, Dear Skeletor, what is the answer to the universe and everything? Well, contrary to popular belief, the answer is not 42. The answer is the Fibonacci sequence, or the golden ratio, which is 1 to 1.618. Thanks for the question, Seth. Adora Lovely has the following questions. Have you and your estranged brother Randor ever tried to patch things up? Does Randor get a Christmas card at least? No. My feud with Randor is evergreen and will remain so.
That's tautology, Skeletor.
I know it's tautology, Whiplash. I like tautology. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right. As for Christmas cards, yes, I send one to the Royal Palace every year. I always sign it from Christopher Biggins, and before putting it in the envelope, I run it several times through the crack of my ass. Thanks for the questions, Adora. Lord Malvada hasn't been paying attention properly and has sent 2 questions and a riddle. However, I shall allow this as I am known for being amenable. Question 1. If you had to describe your personality using a kitchen appliance, what would it be? Well, it would be a food mixer. I am sharp, dangerous, and you should not put your fingers inside me. And question 2. What's the most ridiculous purchase you've made while shopping online? Probably a book about concrete. I have no interest in concrete. I once bought an underwater hairdryer for Beastman in the hope that he would electrocute himself to death, but as it turns out, he is remarkably resilient against electrocution. Okay, it's time for the riddle. Whiplash, come here immediately, I suppose.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right. You play with it at night before bed. You can't be seen fiddling with it at work, and you only let very, very special people touch it. What is it? Think very carefully, Whiplash.
Is it a mobile phone, Skeletor?
No, you idiot. It's your penis. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Thanks, Lord Malvada. I'm sorry about Whiplash. Soda Cauldron has 2 questions and calls me a saddle goose, which is not accurate, and I don't know what that is. Anyway, question 1. Who would win in a fight between Batfink and Banana Man? That would be Batfink. Not only are his wings like a shield of steel, he also has superior stamina and is not reliant on a constant supply of bendy fruit. The real question is, who would win a fight between Ratfink and Banana-Rama? But of course, you did not ask me this. Question 2. Frazzles or fives? I've never tried fives, so I would have to play it safe and say frazzles, unless viewers can put forward an argument for the Irish snack. Thanks for the question, Soda. OK, Steve Jones asks if I could call Neil DeGrasse Tyson. Right, let me just grab my phone. OK, right. Here we go. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hello, Neil. It's Skeletor. I have a couple of questions for you. Firstly, why are you called Neil? I've never seen anyone who looks less like a Neil. Never mind, it's more of an observation than a question, so we'll move on. Tell me, why are you such a smug, supercilious individual? Oh, never mind, that's more of an observation than a question. My real question is, how many stars are there?
Up to 1 septillion.
Oh, how many zeros is that?
24.
Oh, well, that's a lot, isn't it? Goodbye. Thanks for that opportunity, Steve. I hope that was satisfactory. Steve also has some questions for me. Number 1, how would you use AI to take over the world? Well, first I would instruct it to scour the internet for instances of incorrect spelling, poor grammar, and people arguing over the Star Wars sequel trilogy. This would take so long that the entire internet would crash, and I could then watch the entire planet descend into chaos and anarchy. Once the dust had settled, I would open a lemonade stand. And question 2. What's your favourite book? Bram Stoker's Dracula. Or Roald Dahl's The Twits. Thanks for the question, Steve. Jason Raphael Murdoch has 2 questions. Number 1. Nike, Reebok or Converse? Which sneaker would you use to hit web store with? None of them. I don't own any such corporate footwear. I would hit him with a slipper or a rolled up newspaper. And question 2. Would you consider putting Stinkor into a portable toilet, locking it and then tipping it over? No, I would never get the stink out of the toilet. Thanks for the questions, Jason. New viewer Dan Ciccone asks, do you know the best castle brick? Well, if you're asking what stone is best used to build a castle, I would say rose granite. If you're asking what's the best castle brick toy, I would have to say the Mega Construx Castle Grayskull. Thanks for the question, Dan, and welcome to the channel. Sparky Boy has a couple of questions. Number 1, Indian, Chinese or Jamaican? Which accent is the most offensive as a white man to use when ordering food at a drive-thru? The first 2 are equally offensive, but doing a Jamaican accent is never offensive. It is always a sign of respect and an acknowledgement of its excellence. And question 2, Catwoman or Wonder Woman? And which version? Oh, that's the most difficult question this week. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is my personal favourite, but I do think Gal Gadot makes a gorgeous Wonder Woman. However, all things considered, I think I will go old school and choose Linda Carter's Wonder Woman, because this show's target demographic is middle-aged men. Thanks for the questions, Sparky Boy. Alex James has 2 questions and a telephone request. I shall allow this. Question 1. Who do you believe would win in a figurative tussle, Beastman or Beastmaster? Oh, Beastman would win easily, both figuratively and literally. Always bet on Beastman. And question 2. Who is smarter, Whiplash, Snarf or Smurfette? Well, actually, Whiplash is probably the smartest, but the one with the least common sense. He is an enigma. Alex also has a question for Bruce, the shark from Jaws. I'll just grab my phone. Right, okay, here we go. Right, it's ringing. Hello? Is that Bruce the shark from Jaws? Hello? Right, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is Skeletor, and I have a question for you. Alex James wants to know how you were confounded by Chief Brody when you met. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Skeletor.
What, Whiplash?
Sharks have no organs for producing sound.
Oh, well, this is a waste of time then. Goodbye, fish. Right. Why did it even have a cell phone? None of this makes sense. Right, sorry, Alex. I tried my best. Weapon Zero asks if I still keep in touch with the 2 children I befriended that one Christmas. No, I despise children. Oh, and that weird little blue puppy? I ate that after filming the episode. Thanks for the question, Weapon Zero. Kat asks if I would team up with villain No Heart against the Care Bears. Yes, I would. And we would eat all the Care Bears we could capture. What an obvious answer. Kat also wants me to call Mumm-Ra and call him a weak excuse for a villain. Right, I'll just grab my phone again. Right, here we go. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello?
Hello, is that Mumm-Ra?
Just a moment. Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decayed form to Mumm-Ra, the ever-living. Hello, this is Mumm-Ra.
Hello, Mumm-Ra. This is Skeletor.
Hello, Skeletor.
Right. I've been asked to pass on the message that you are a weak excuse for a villain.
How dare you? I'm an excellent villain.
Well, I didn't say I agreed with the statement. Anyway, don't shoot the messenger.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
You're telling me I got changed just for that?
Yes, pretty much. Anyway, I'll see you at Samantha's baby shower on Wednesday.
Okay, bye, Skeletor.
Bye. Right, there we go, Kat. You've upset my co-worker. Mike Ciccone has 2 questions. Number 1, what internet celebrity do you go to when you need questions answered? Well, I usually call Belle Delphine, and if she isn't available, I call Chuck Norris, of course. And question 2, you always tell us that the phone is ringing when it is ringing. Do you announce this to help Whiplash in post-production or for some other reason? Good question. I do this because it's a habit I learned during my TV and theatre career, but yes, it does help Whiplash during the edit. Thanks for the question, Mike. Andrew tries to sneak a 4-part question past me, and I shall allow it on this occasion. Andrew asks, do they have institutions of higher learning on Eternia? What is that scene like? Did you go, and do they have mascots for their sports teams? Well, Andrew, yes, we do have colleges and universities on Eternia, and the scene is rather stuffy. I did not need to attend further education because I had already learned everything except how to milk a monkey. As for sports team mascots, ours are much the same as on Earth, and are usually named after animals or creatures, such as the Vine Jungle Gibbons, the Lava Land Wyverns, and the Vile Marsh Rabbits. Snake Mountain has its own soccer team, and our mascot is Chewy the Chinchilla. Thanks, Andrew. Stephen Gray has 2 questions. Number 1, is your doctor named Zachary Smith? No, he is called Marmaduke Sillyputty Sr. And question 2. What are your thoughts on Star Wars 1950s Super Panavision 70? Well, I searched for this on YouTube and I was reasonably entertained. I thought the character designs were very good. Thank you, Stephen. Des T has 2 questions to see us out. Question 1. With all these phone calls you've recently made, what package and network are you on? Well, my provider is ET, Eternian Telecommunications, and my package is AA, Anytime, Anywhere. I have unlimited minutes and all the data I can eat. And question 2. If you could change your colour, what colour would you go for? Des goes on to suggest I would choose a shade of pink. Well, Des, this is the 3rd time I've been asked this question, and so I will change up my answer. I would like to be a lime green on my body and hot pink for my armour. This would look amazing. Thanks, Des. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please do not share the channel with your friends. I think I already have enough subscribers. But please don't forget to leave me a comment or a question for next week. Right, I'm off to have a poo. See you next time. Bye.
Get out of my sight before I beat you.